Hello and welcome to this instructional video on how to do an ILS landing in the King Air in the fog. So I want to go to Views, Instrument Panel, Views and GPS. I want to click on the D with the arrow through it, the small arrow right, and type in EGLL, enter, activate. Okay, we've got our purple line. So I now want to go to Processes, select Approach, ILS 09 left, Vectors, Load, and then click on Processes twice. Nearest, big arrow to the left to waypoints, and a small arrow, and we've got to find the menu that looks like this. Click on Push CR and go all the way down to the bottom using the right arrow to find ILS 09 left. Need to find the ILS code. So we bring up our radio stack the same way we brought up our GPS, and then we put in the code, which is 11030, into our nav1 and our nav2, and switch nav1 on. And then we can close that. That's set. So if we just make this smaller so it's not in the way, bring it down to the corner. PROC twice to get back to this area. Now I want to set up our altitude, our autopilot. Bring up our compass first. Okay, so our autopilot. I want to set it to 2000 for our altitude and turn the altitude hold on and the nav on, and switch from nav to GPS below our compass on our dashboard. Now we're ready to go. So press Shift Z 3 times to bring the writing up at the top, which is helpful to have in flight when it's foggy, if the anti-ice don't work, etc. So just run through checks as we're going down. Autopilot set up, GPS set up, nav switch to GPS, ILS into the radio. I'm looking for around about 150 KIAS. I'm in 140 now, 150 now, so pull up, and we're off. Bring up the gear. There we go. Get that out the window, can't see a thing. So as you can tell already, it's going to be a hard landing. So now you're off. We're about 1,000 feet now. We want to put down our autopilot. We want to turn it on now. As you can see on our meter, you can see we're heading right down towards the ground and we're plummeting, but now it's pulling itself back up, so it's readjusting. It's turning towards our pink line, and it's now climbing from 600 feet to 2,000. Look at our altimeter and see it's climbing all by itself. You'll see the plane start to dip now as it is coming to balance off at 2,000. Okay, we're around about 23 nautical miles away now from our destination. That beeping is the ILS that we've picked up. I'm going to activate Vectors to Final on the Processes menu, and you can see that the plane will start to turn towards the pink line, which is our Vectors to Final before our approach to the airport. Okay, so we're now 4 nautical miles away. Just make that smaller. switch from nav to GPS, which has brought the little arrow up on our compass, because they'll just bring the lights up. Our arrow is now on the compass at the side, and it's coming down. As it gets to the little box in the middle, we want to click on approach. Right, there we go, we've clicked approach. We still can't see out the window, so we're totally reliant on our instruments. I can see that we're dropping 1,900 or 1,800. I've just applied some flaps for our landing, slow us down. Now I want to bring the throttle right down now. Still no visual, and we're 1,600 feet and around about 4 nautical miles away from the airport. See the altimeter slowly coming down on the line. By the looks of our GPS, we're still on course for Heathrow. 09 left. I was dipping out of the arrow a little bit then, so I just applied some speed, so it gives the plane enough power to go up and find the glide slope again. I found it. Okay, I'm 2 nautical miles away now from the airport at 700 feet, slowly going down, around about 600 now. See our autopilot's still only on approach. Still no visual at all, not even on the ground, let alone the runway. So you can clearly see the visibility, which is when this ILS comes in useful. Okay, so we're about 300 feet away now, 1 nautical mile. 200 feet, 1 nautical mile. 0.5 nautical miles at 200 feet. And there's the runway. We have touchdown straight in the middle. So now I'm applying the brakes. And that is how to do an ILS landing with 0 visibility in a King Air. Thank you for watching this video. I have made another one, which is a basic tutorial on ILS landings, which is during the day, so you can see outside the cockpit. I hope you can give that one a look if you're stuck on this one. But thank you, and visit our website.